Hey guys, I was just sitting here thinking to myself about my random weird nighttime bedtime routine, and I just wanted to share with you just so I can get some insight and see if there's other people out there that are doing the same thing as I am. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Okay, so I do have a couple of different quirks before I go to bed, and I don't know if my husband wants me sharing these things. He's probably gonna be like, people are gonna think my wife's weird, but I am. So here's the thing. First things first, the first random thing that I do, which I feel like is not that weird, people probably do it, a lot more people than I would think, is put on chapstick. I didn't do this before, and I would have like chapped lips just galore, just wake up ashy. And I think, or I guess I know, that's probably because I sleep with my mouth open, and that just wasn't working for me. So now, before I can go to bed, I have to make sure that I either put on some chapstick or some Vaseline to make sure that when I wake up in the morning, my lips are still nice and moist and I'm like good to go. The second thing that I cannot fall asleep without is my eye mask. When at our last apartment, we had this light that would shine into our window and it like illuminated the bedroom. I could not sleep. It was just too light for me. No matter what I did, like I could not get the blinds to be tight enough. So I went on Amazon and I bought a satin face mask. And now, even though we don't have that same situation, I cannot sleep without it. Like no matter what, if I get in bed and I forget to put it on, I have to get up and go to the bathroom and grab it and put it on before I can get back in my bed. Hello. The third thing that I do that I think I've always done, this isn't anything new for me, but I tend to sleep with the blanket completely over my face. Like you can't even tell, especially if it's like a down comforter, you can't even tell I'm in the bed. I have to have my blanket completely over my face and have just like a little hole for my mouth. Usually I sleep on the very edge of the bed, and I have my face out so I can breathe that cold air, likely, like I said, with my mouth wide open, like this. Fourth thing that I have to have is socks. And not just any socks, okay? I have to be wearing fuzzy socks. They can be tall, short, ankle socks. Well, not so much ankle socks, because if they come off, I'm like instantly awake. Cannot sleep without socks. These are one of my favorites. They're super long. They're 49er socks. Like, woo woo, go 49ers. They're super soft. I usually get a new pair. Maybe every other month. I always get some for Christmas because my family definitely knows that I love me some fuzzy socks. So there's that. I cannot sleep without fuzzy socks. I know some people think that is so weird. My husband cannot sleep with socks on. I know a lot of people that can't sleep with socks on, and I seriously cannot sleep without them. Last but not least, this I know is going to be a little bit different, and there's probably not a lot of people that do this, but you guys, I know I'm 32, but I kind of have a security blanket. And it's not necessarily like a blanket, which I'm going to show you, but for those of you that have known me for a long time, you will recognize this item. This right here is my San Diego State sweater. I absolutely love this sweater. I have had it since, God, when I started college, 2004, and it's life. Okay, I love this sweater. I don't know when I stopped being able to sleep on a pillow, but I stopped sleeping on pillows. I only sleep on this sweater. I never leave the house without it. Well, I lied. Not that I don't leave the house without it. I don't travel without it. I can't travel without my sweater because I can't sleep without my sweater, which is so crazy, but not because I love it. So it's like normal. You know what I'm saying? It's normal. That is the last thing that I have. So one, I gotta put on chapstick or Vaseline before I go to bed to avoid the chappedness in the morning. Two, I have to wear this eye mask, which is like divine. You guys have to get one of these. Like even if it's not light in your room, like I said, right now, my room is not light. I just love it. I can sleep all day with this thing on. So I have to set 4 alarms in the morning because this thing will have you out. 3, I have to have my blanket all the way over my head with like a little bit of a breathing hole, and I have to be up on the edge of the bed for that to work or I will suffocate and die. 4, I have to have my fuzzy socks. So I'm like toasty. Maybe I'm just like, now that I'm thinking about it, it must be cold-blooded. Like, maybe I need to take some iron because I got a lot of layers. Because I'm black, so you know I got my bonnet on. Like, I got a lot of stuff going on. Anyways, I'll check my blood later. I gotta have my layers or I'm not going to sleep. And the last thing is my sweater, which I cannot live without. I absolutely love my sweater, and don't judge me. Like, I don't even care. I will sleep on this until I die, I think. I hope nothing ever happens to my sweater. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it, but I love my sweater. Okay, you guys, let me know if there's anything that you guys do to fall asleep or before you get to bed that you think is weird, because I can't be the only like weirdo out here with these random little things before I go to bed. So let me know. I'm very, very curious. Thanks for stopping by, and as always, don't forget to subscribe.